I just want to get your commentary on the upcoming election and how that kind of plays into effect with markets and that whole buyer and seller dynamic there. Like, are people more willing to put their properties on the market before election time, or what are you finding, mate? Is it slowing down for you?
It's this bloody stalemate I've been, had the, I wouldn't say the pleasure, but I've observed this over the years, the last 2 decades of watching elections come and go. Ultimately, there's this stalemate for a couple of weeks where buyers aren't sure what's going to happen, sellers aren't sure what's going to happen, and everybody just keeps their money under the bed for a week or two, and the TV is on it, and all your other, places where people are getting their information, it's all about the election. And then that stops one day, and everybody just kind of goes, so we just get on with it again? And it just starts to happen again. It doesn't ever seem to make anything change overly significantly, but it's something that everybody just sort of watches for a moment. So there's just this period of a stalemate. It also doesn't help too, because you get a lot of I find it's typically like an old neighbour or something like that that'll say to somebody, well, you just wait until the other mob get in, mate. It's going to be, this'll happen, and back when this happened, I'll tell you what, you'll be you'll be saving up to weigh yourself. You won't be able to go anywhere, or you wait till this other mob get back in, or his ideas, he's going to ruin this and he's going to ruin that. And everybody just sits here and goes, oh my God, like this is scary. And then about a week or two after that washes over and everyone just goes, oh, so nothing really changed? Okay, well, yeah, so what's on the market? Like, it's just going to, I've seen that happen so many times, but I wonder if it'll happen again the same way. I don't know. I don't really know what generation and under are doing, whether people are taking more interest in politics or less interest in politics. I seem to be a little bit desensitized to it myself, because I just find one side of it will, rather than focus on the good things they're going to do, they're just going to tell you all the bad things the other guys are going to do. And then when he gets his turn with the ball, he's just going to tell you what the other guy's going to do that's awful.
Back and forth.
I'd rather just hear what both sides have got to do and what they've got to offer. And
what are you going to do, when you're going to do it by?
And
then that's it.
Yeah, then let me make a decision on, what
get an app out or something like that, and we can pick what policies we like.
Yeah, imagine a real estate agent just going, oh, thanks for getting me over, mate. Let me tell you all about myself. Don't go with these guys. They're rubbish. Don't go with them. They're terrible. They'll sell your house half price, but go with me. It
doesn't make sense.
It just sounds cheap. It just looks rubbish, right?
Intuitive.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see over the next couple of weeks. I think the main factor that's in front of us now that's going to be something that we're going to watch closely is just the talk of these rates going up and people getting their head around that. And like I said, it's only been it's only been a week really since this has come about. So I think the impact of that is is not quite there yet for us. But we sold 3 houses on the weekend that were all over $1 million. One in Kearns for $1.45, one in Eldersley for 1.33, and one in, that'll do me. Where was the third one? Oh no, it wasn't over $1 million. It was 901 in Eaglevale. So
that's nice.
Yeah, really, really nice house, 4 bedroom, 2 bath. And talking about what we were talking about before, about like the COVID kind of how that's changed how people buy. Yeah. This guy's set up a home office in his backyard out of like a little pop up studio thing that's got aircon, a sink, a toilet, and just a home office.
Oh, wow. Beautiful.
Yeah, because he's like, when I'm in my house, I'm watching TV, I'm talking to my kids and stuff, right? Yeah. But if I'm out there in me office, then I can get the work done. So yeah, that's and that actually attracted buyers because they're thinking the same thing. I can run a business from home. And
there you go.
That's changed big time. That was that's a really good point. If you can provide a way for somebody to safely set up from home, whether it's, a lot of people do it a different way. They'll do it in a garage, and I think for sellers, if you put a home office in a garage, well, you strengthen a weakness, you weaken a strength. You don't actually have, because you lose a garage or one side of it when you put the studio in. So you're robbing Peter to pay Paul when you do it that way. But if you can come up with something in the backyard